reading a story so that you can listen and improve your English. So let's get started. One Saturday afternoon, Tom wanted to have an adventure because he didn't want to think about enjoying joy. He went to Huck and said, I'm going to look for a treasure. Do you want to come with me? Tom Saver loves adventure. Friends. He has one adventure in a cave. But why is he there? What does he see in the cave? And why is he afraid? Mark Twain is a famous American writer. His name was Samuel Clemens. Young Samuel lived in a Hannibal, Missouri, a small town on the Mississippi River. He loved the river and he liked watching the big boats on it. Samuel loved adventure. He worked on a boat on the Mississippi River for 2 years. Then he went to Nevada. He looked for treasure, but he didn't find it. He worked for a newspaper there. His stories were in the name of Mark Twain, and people loved them. Later, Samuel lived in New York. His book, The Adventure of Tom Sawyer, is about a young boy in a small town in 1800. Huck Finn is his friend, and the adventure of Huckberry Finn is about Huck's adventure. These two books are very famous. Today, many people visit Hannibal because they want to see Mark Twain's home and Mark Twain cave, the cave in the adventure of Tom Sawyer. Chapter 1. The Fence. Tom Sawyer lived with his aunt because his mother and father were dead. Tom didn't like going to school and he didn't like working. He liked playing and having adventure. One Friday, he didn't go to school. He went to river. Aunt Polly was angry. You are a bad boy, she said. Tomorrow you can't play with your friends because you didn't go to school today. Tomorrow you are going to work for me. You can paint the fence. Saturday morning, Tom was not happy because he started to paint the fence. His friend Jim was in the street. Tom asked him, do you want to paint? Jim said, no, I can't. I am going to get water. Then Van came to Tom's house. He watched Tom and said, I am going to swim today. You can't swim because you are working. Tom said, this is not work. I like painting. Can I paint too? Van asked. No, you can't, Tom answered. Aunt Polly asked me because I'm very good painter. Ben said, I'm good painter too. Please, can I paint? I have some food. Do you want it? Okay, Tom said. Give me the food, then you can paint. Ben started to paint the fence. Later, many boys came to Tom's house. They watched Ben and they wanted to paint too. Tom said, give me some food and you can paint. Tom stayed in the yard and the boys painted. They painted the fence 3 times. It was beautiful and white. Tom went into the house. Aunt Polly, can I play now? He asked. Aunt Polly was surprised. Did you paint the fence? She asked. Yes, I did. Tom answered. Aunt Polly went to the yard and looked at the fence. She was very surprised and very happy. It is a beautiful, she said. Yes, you can play now. Tom walked to his friend Joy Harper's house and played with his friends there. Then he walked home again. There was a new girl in one yard. She had yellow hair and blue eyes. She was beautiful. Tom wanted to talk to her, but she didn't see him. She went into her house. Tom waited, but she didn't come out again. Chapter 2. In the graveyard. One morning, before Tom's friend Huck Finn waited for him in the street. Huck didn't have a home and he never went to school. People in town didn't like him, but Tom liked Huck. Huck said, "Let's have an adventure." "What can we do on our adventure?" Tom asked. "Let's go to the graveyard at night at 12 o'clock," Huck answered. "That's a good adventure," Tom said. "Let's meet at the 11 o'clock." Then Tom went to school, but he was late, and the teacher was angry. He asked, "Why are you late again?" "I'm late because I had talked to Huck Finn," Tom said, but teacher was very angry. "Sit with the girls," he said to Tom. Tom sat near the beautiful new girl. He was happy. He looked at her. "What is your name?" he asked. "Becky," she answered. Tom smiled and said, "My name is Tom." The teacher was angry again. "Tom said, stop talking. Go to your place now," he said. Tom went to his friend's place. At 12 o'clock, Tom and Becky didn't go home. They stayed in the schoolyard and talked. Tom said, "I love you. Do you love me?" "Yes," Becky answered. "Good," Tom said. "Then you are going to walk to school with me every day?" Abby always walked with me. "Amy," Becky said angrily, "do you love her?" "No," Tom answered. "I love you now. Do you want to walk with me?" But Becky was angry with Tom. She walked away and didn't answer. Tom got unhappy. He didn't go to school in the afternoon. That night, Tom went to bed at 9, but he didn't sleep. At 11 o'clock, he went out his bedroom window in the yard. Huck was there. They walked to the graveyard. They stopped behind some big tree and talked quietly. Suddenly there was noise. Three men came into the graveyard. The doctor, Muff Potter, the Injun Joy, and the doctor talked angrily. Then in June, in June, Joy killed the doctor with a knife. Tom and Huck watched. Then they went away quickly because they were afraid. They went to Tom's yard. Huck said, "We can't talk about this. And John Joey can find us and kill us too." "That's right," Tom said. "We can't talk about it." Tom went to his bedroom window. He went to bed, but he didn't sleep. Well, Tom and Huck didn't talk to their friends or Aunt Polly about that night because they were afraid of John Joey. Later, some men went to Muff Potter and said, "You are bad man. You killed the doctor."